everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the 13th time I'm doing this year. Can't believe we're a lot more than halfway through a year. But as always, get ready for some upsets and, well, some stuff you already expected. It's the week of Thanksgiving, so, well, it's the holidays and I'm visiting my family in Georgia. So if any sounds different, that's because I'm in a completely different house and I'm in a completely different room. So I hope you enjoy the video like always. First up, the first game of the week, as well as the first game of Thanksgiving, Lions and Packers. I'm going to go with the Lions on this one. The Packers did win in week 1, but the last time the Packers swept the Lions in this series was, well, I can't remember. I probably wasn't into sports then, but it was probably when the Lions were bad, and the Lions are not bad anymore. They're a good team, and they can bounce back well. They're not the best team in the NFC. They've shown flaws, but I think they'll get it done against their rival on Thanksgiving, the Packers. Give me the Lions over the Packers, 23-17. Next up, we have Chiefs and Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. They came back against the Eagles last week. They proved themselves a good team. The Chiefs came back against the Colts last week. Congratulations, I guess. I don't like either of these teams, but the one I hate more is Kansas City. I'm going to go with the Cowboys because their offense is electric. And, well, they don't need a good defense when they have such a good offense, and they're facing the Chiefs, who have been underwhelming this year at most, and they could still be a threat in the playoffs. But they can't be a threat in the playoffs if they don't make the playoffs. So, give me the Cowboys over the Chiefs, 20-13. And the final game of Thanksgiving, Bengals and Ravens. I'm going to go with the Bengals. Joe Burrow's a long-awaited return is finally here, and I think he'll bounce back from the injury. You know, he always finds a way to do it, whether it's the next year or immediately after, and I think it'll be immediately after in this case. The Ravens have just barely swept by against bad teams the past few weeks, and I think the Bengals are going to put them down to earth, and the Bengals are going to get their first win in a while. They've been craving something. What better to do it on the biggest stage, Thanksgiving? Give me the Bengals over the Ravens, 30-20. Next up, we have the Black Friday game, Bears and Eagles. Going to go with the Bears. Last week, the Eagles had a collapse. And, you know, I think the Bears will finally prove that they belong with the other good teams. Excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. So, moving on, you know, the Bears are just, I don't know if they're good per se. Maybe they can step up in a way to show that they are good. The Eagles are one of the most inconsistent teams in the NFL. And if the Bears can catch them when they're acting bad, then I think they can pull out a win. So, give me the Bears over the Eagles, 20-14. First of the Sunday games, we have Saints and Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. The Saints are horrible, and I don't know what the Dolphins are. Maybe they're good. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. They're probably horrible as well. But if you put, like, two people in a fight, one person that's an idiot and another that's an idiot, there has to be a winner. So I think the less stupid or idiot will win. So, give me the Dolphins over the Saints, 19-16. Next up, we have Texans and Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts. I think they can bounce back from the loss against the Chiefs. That was just a lucky comeback, and I know the Colts are a good team, and I think they'll prove it against one of the league's best defenses. I think this will be a defensive brawl. Two good defenses, two kind of good offenses. Well, I said kind of good, only about the Texans. Of course, the Colts offense is good. But this is going to be a fun one, and I think it'll overall come down to better offense than defense, which would be a surprise to me. So I am going to go with the Colts over the Texans, 13-10. Next up, we have Falcons and Jets. I'm just going to go with the Falcons. There's not much to say. The Jets are terrible. Falcons are terrible. But the Jets are always awful, and the Falcons can be good. That's all I have to say. Give me the Falcons over the Jets, 20-13. Next up, we have my San Francisco 49ers versus the Cleveland Browns. I almost said just Cleveland Browns, and I apologize to the to the world. I almost made a crucial, fatal, cardinal sin. So, Niners and Browns. Let's talk about this matchup. My 49ers beat the Panthers last week. I fell asleep halfway through the game. That was the most boring game of Monday Night Football I have ever seen in my life. 20-9 is just a really weird score, and I don't know if we're good anymore. But I'm still going to go with us over the Browns. Shedeur Sanders is at quarterback, and well, when you have something close to a defense, I guess they can play against a overall new quarterback to the NFL. And I think Shedeur being new, well, he'll make some mistakes. Not everybody is perfect, and he made mistakes last week, so why won't he do it against us? I guess maybe it's just the Raiders. I don't think anything's good about the Raiders. What was I even talking about? And also, yes, the Browns' defense is really good, but our offense is really good. So I guess I should stop talking. Who will win this game? Whatever. So, give me the Niners over the Browns, 14-10. Next up, we have Rams and Panthers. This is just going to be a massacre. The Rams' offense is on fire. It's been on fire. It's just one of the best in the NFL, if not the best in the NFL. And the Panthers are the most inconsistent team in the NFL. I did not make a grammar mistake. I totally did not make a grammar mistake. The Panthers are just really inconsistent. That's been the most known thing about them. They have a record of, I think it's 6-6. I think that's the record. And it's overall just underwhelming to see what they've done with what Bryce Young has done in these past games. And, well, the Rams are just going to destroy them. I don't know why I'm not just talking. Not at all, for some reason, because this is just going to be a blowout. So give me the Rams over the Panthers, 40. I messed up again, 40-13. I can speak, I promise. Next up, we have Jaguars and Titans. Give me the Jaguars. Cam Ward did have an okay game against the Seahawks last week, and the Jaguars won. Who'd they play? Did they play? I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. I just know the Jaguars are going to win, though. If you're asking me why, it's because the Tennessee Titans are on the field. End of story, end of question, and the Jaguars are going to win. Give me the Jaguars over the Titans, 20-16. Next up, we have Cardinals and Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are going to snap their 3-game losing streak, and they're going to bounce back and put their way back to... Wait a second. Baker Mayfield might not play. Okay, so here's the thing. If Baker Mayfield does play, give me the Buccaneers over the Cardinals 23-10. But if Baker Mayfield does not play, give me the Cardinals over the Buccaneers 24-7. Next up, we have Vikings and Seahawks. The Seahawks are one of the best teams in the NFL. They're a top 10 team. And the Vikings have number 9 on their team. End of story. It's a blowout. Give me the Seahawks over the Vikings, 34-13. Next up, we have Bills and Steelers. If Mason Rudolph, in his dumb face, come out onto that field, of course, give me the Bills 34-3. But now I'm going to talk about if Aaron Rodgers plays. I think it'll overall be a good game. The Steelers' defense is just really, really inconsistent. I don't know what they're doing. Are they good? Are they bad? Or are they just, nothing? And Josh Allen had a bad game against the Texans defense last week, but that was one of the best defenses in the NFL. And when you're against an uncertain defense, you should produce well. So, if Aaron Rodgers does play, still give me the Bills over the Steelers, 24-21. Next up, we have Raiders and Chargers. The Raiders are terrible. They suck. They're bad. Tub Frog knows this. He cries to himself. And the Chargers are the Chargers. This will be a game of two turtles in a foot race. And the turtle who is given a 1-foot head start wins. It's that simple. Both of these teams aren't that good. I guess the Chargers are going to do something. I'm not exactly sure anymore. Give me the Chargers over the Raiders. 20-14. Next up, we have Broncos and Commanders. I'm going to go with the Broncos. They have a really, really good defense, and Jaden Daniels is not playing for the Commanders again. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he would return this early. The Broncos are overall just a great team when they play good, and I think they'll play good this week. They've been up and down and up and down. I think this will be an up game. They'll, beat the Commanders, and maybe they'll help their name as an actual top 10 team. Giving the Broncos over the Commanders 23-10. And now the final game of Week 13, Giants and Patriots. Of course, I'm going to go with the Patriots. They might be one of the best teams in the NFL. I think they're the second best team in the NFL. And the Giants are just the poor Giants. So sad. Poor little Giants. They're losing a lot of close games. And, well, if they're up at halftime, I still don't trust them to hold on to a lead. So, give me the Patriots over the Giants, 30-20. Thank you so much for watching my video. It really helps me out, getting me to other people in the algorithm. And if you like the video, then like it, because it really helps me out a lot. And also, you can subscribe if you want to, just for a little bit, maybe to make me happy that the number goes up. And if you like more sports content or just football content in general, please, check out my channel even more. But anyways, I hope you have a nice day and a nice Thanksgiving weekend, and bye.